what's up guys? It's Sheena, and as you can see, I'm here by myself. Lance is at work right now. I decided that I would do a little Q&A about my relationship with Lance. Just kind of like my views on our relationship, and there's some questions that I actually got offline, and then some of these are questions that some of my Instagram followers had given to me. Last night I asked for them to give me some ideas on some questions about mine and Lance's relationship, so that's what I'm about to do right now. If you are new to our channel, make sure to subscribe. Tell your friends about us. We really appreciate it. You guys, we have 80 subscribers now. So we are 20 away from 100. That means we are 20 away from giving away $300 gift cards to 3 lucky winners that have subscribed to our channel and been showing us a lot of love and support, and we really appreciate it a lot. I'm hoping I can get this video done without my dog barking. They are doing construction across the street and he barks at every noise. So go ahead and smash the like button and let's get this video going. All right, so I'm going to start with question number 1. Now I have to find my questions because they're in this notebook. Okay, so here they are. And obviously, you know, I'm going to answer these by what I feel. I'm not going to speak for Lance. I'm sure we'll do one of these together. We do Q&As. But I figured I would do a Q&A with just me while he's gone at work. I just got into my Blake's homeschooling and the girls are off doing their own thing. So I figured what better time than to go ahead and do one right now. So let's start with the first question. What was your first impression of your partner? So my first impression of Lance, if you watched our Q&A from last night, I actually thought that I knew him. He looked like one of my high school friends. Her name was Anastasia, something like that. She had a little brother named Mark, and he looked just like him to me. So that's who I thought he was, and it was funny because I was like, you look like my one of my old friends' little brother Mark. Is your name Mark? And he's like, yeah. You know, being silly, he told me his name was Mark. I ended up finding out, obviously, it wasn't Mark, it was Lance, but he was just doing it, playing around. So my first impression was that I thought I knew him, but if we're speaking like, you know, like what I thought of him as a person, I thought that he was really outgoing. He was like a people's person, goofy, you know, right on my level. So that pulled me in, and I really liked him, and that's how we became really good friends. Something you guys don't know is me and Lance were really good friends before we started dating. We both came from past toxic relationships, and so yeah, we were really good friends. We still are really good friends. We've been together going on, it'll be 3 years in April 23rd will be our 3rd year anniversary. I can't believe we've been together for 3 years. This is it's crazy. It's really crazy to think about, like, because I was with my ex for 18 years, and that seems like that was just yesterday. But yeah, it's going on 3 years that we've been together, and, you know, now we're doing YouTube together, and it's just amazing to be able to do something with somebody that you're really close to and you're best friends and you're on each other's level, and, you know, you support each other. So yeah. All right, so the next question is, what did you like or love about your partner? So I pretty much just answered that. I liked that he was really outgoing, a people's person. He was silly and goofy. And, you know, one other thing is he was really gentle with his words and how he approached me and talked to me. He was very sensitive to, you know, my past relationship, because I told him right off the jump, like, I'm not looking to be in a relationship. Like, I just left my kids' father of 18 years. It was a horribly toxic relationship, and there was physical abuse involved. Like, I'm just trying to focus on me and my kids right now. And he was very respectful of that. And to this day, I respect him for that. He didn't try, he wasn't, he wasn't forcing it. He, he stayed in his lane, and he respected my feelings. And I think that's what drew me to him so much, because it's hard to find guys like that. You meet a guy and he instantly is just trying to get in your pants. Lance wasn't necessarily that way. I mean, obviously we're adults, and adults, you know what I'm saying. So, but he wasn't trying to force it too much, or, make me feel uncomfortable. So moving on. How did your relationship start? So it started by us becoming friends, meeting each other, becoming friends, and we just gradually hung out and talked to each other, and it just kind of started from a friendship. I knew, but I didn't tell Lance this, but I knew that I had strong feelings from him, within the first week. And it's amazing because people are like, how do you fall in love like that? And it wasn't love. I didn't love him in the first week, but I was very drawn to him, and I liked him a lot. Like, I just loved everything about his personality, his looks, the way he dressed, the way he acted. Like, I just liked everything about him. So it started as a friendship, which led into obviously a romantic relationship. We were good friends for a good couple months before we even started dating. But you could probably kind of say we were dating even before that, because we were hanging out together. Obviously, we stopped talking to other people. I wasn't talking to anybody anyways, and neither was Lance. But we were baby stepping to being, in a cordial relationship with each other. All right. So do you still love what you loved about your partner in the beginning? Yes, I do. I still do. Obviously, 3 years into a relationship, I've learned a lot about Lance. We've had our ups and we've had our downs. We've had some really bad, ugly times in our relationship, and I'm not afraid to admit that and to talk about it. Obviously, I'm not going to speak on Lance's behalf, but I will tell you that there has been, recovery. There has been, he was going through a divorce when I met him. I was just coming out of an 18-year domestic violence relationship, and prior to that, I had lost a baby. And then he had his custody battle with his daughter. My ex took off with my kids, kidnapped them from me for a whole year. We're talking $14,000 in attorney fees. And during this whole time, I had legal, physical, sole custody. But because he had brainwashed my children, they did not want to come with me. He had told them awful things. And I'm going to share more about this, you guys. I plan on doing a video about this, I promise. I've had people reach out to me, and they're eager to hear my story behind everything that's happened with my kid's father and my kids. But I just need to figure out a way I'm going to approach this, because my teen daughters do watch my YouTube channel. Not all of our videos, but they do watch my YouTube channel, and I want to make sure that I respect my kids. So we've had, we met so quick after these things that we really didn't have time for us to heal on our own. And so when we were together, it caused some friction. Everybody has hardships, and then we have COVID going on. This pandemic has caused a lot of relationship issues, financial issues that cause relationship issues, stress. So we've had a lot of ups and downs. We've had some ugly times in our relationship, but we have remained strong, and we push each other to do better, be better, live better, parent better, be a better partner. We do therapy, and I feel like, and I've mentioned this so many times, guys, even if you don't record it and put it on YouTube, I feel like it's good to do challenges like these with each other, and these Q&As with each other, and just, it's it's forced me and Lance to be in a setting where we can actually be alone, engage with each other, and love each other. So I feel like it's helped our relationship a lot. All right, so next question. How happy are you with your partner? I'm very happy. Obviously in every relationship, you could be happier. Things could change. Not every relationship is perfect. But considering the circumstances, I'm very, very happy. And I'm very content in my relationship with him. Do I want some things to change? Yes. And I'm sure Lance feels the same way. But I am very happy in my relationship. I can't really say that there's a lot I would change. There are some things, and we aren't in the process of changing some of those things. But I'm happy, and it's hard to describe without going into all the details. But when you come from something so dark and horrible, the little things just don't matter. I'd rather be here than there, basically. Are you positively affecting each other's lives? I would say yeah, absolutely. Going on 3 years sober, Lance is doing an amazing job. So something about Lance is I like to procrastinate. I like to talk about what I want to do over and over and over and over, but just not do it. And Lance comes in and he's like, all right, you're going to do it. Because he sees that I really want to do it. And he's like, you're not going to waste no more time. Like, just do it. So like with cosmetology school, I talked about it. He picked me up from work one day and was like, all right, we're going down. We're getting you signed up for school. Like, we're doing this. And the same with the YouTube channel. Like, I've been wanting to do a YouTube channel for over a year now. But I've had a lot going on. It hasn't been easy with the pandemic. And in the middle of December, Lance was just like, all right, we're doing it. We have all the equipment now that we need. I mean, obviously not everything, but we have what we need to do it. Enough. And he talked me into it, was like, all right, we're going to do this video. We're going to do one tonight, and we're going to just start this YouTube channel. I am so grateful that he did this because I never realized how much I wanted it. Like, I knew I wanted it a lot, but once I started doing this YouTube channel, I realized how and why I wanted to do it so bad. Like, this means so much to both of us. So I would like to say, yes, that I am the same for Lance. There's been times where he's just been really stubborn and I have to like step in and be like, listen, like, just do it. Just do it. Even if you don't want to, do it because you have to and it's going to make things better. So I would like to say the same. Lance would obviously have to answer that. But I could say that he probably will say the same. How often do you laugh together? All the time. Especially when we're alone. Even with the kids. But especially when we're alone, we're always cracking jokes. We're always laughing. We're always bullshitting. We're always, we do like capping on each other challenges where we just sit there and dog each other. And like these challenges, YouTube, like this has like it's made us laugh more than ever. But we've always been very giggly and laughy together, like entertaining each other, making each other laugh. Lance loves to make me laugh. He knows that I love humor. That's how my dad was when I was growing up. He was always funny, making me laugh. And Lance, like he does the same, and I love that about him. So I actually have some pretty funny shit to share with you guys. How often do you think about your partner? All the time, I would say. All the time. But it's because we work together. We do YouTube together. We have our same days off together. We're always texting each other if we aren't with each other. So I would probably say all the time. Yeah, probably all the time, for sure. All right. Best moment in your relationship. The best moment in our relationship, I feel like, was getting everybody together under one household. That was probably the best moment. And then when Lance proposed to me this past summer, that was a very special moment, and I always replay it over and over in my head. And he did an amazing job by surprising me, and it was a beautiful setting, and the ring is absolutely outstanding. He let me pick out my own ring, which I thought was awesome. But I think that's like a thing now, and I get it, because if I was a guy, I'd probably want my girl to pick out her ring too, because I wouldn't want her to get something she didn't like, you know? All right, so let's do a couple more of these. Do you trust each other? Well, actually, should I say, do I trust Lance? Because I'm speaking for me, not him. Yes, I do. I do trust Lance. I trust him. And I didn't always trust Lance. You guys, I did not always trust Lance. But most of that was just because of past trauma. I don't think he's really done anything real serious to break any kind of trust between us. Obviously, there's been things that's happened that have made me maybe not respect him as much. But I'm speaking like in the past. But as far as right now, this very day, yes, I do trust Lance. I trust him with everything. Do you ever feel jealous? Yes. I'm not really a jealous girl. The jealous like you guys think of, where like I'm insecure, that's not my type of jealousy. I'm not an insecure girl. I don't think I've ever been insecure, and I thank my dad for a lot of that, because when I was growing up, he would always be like, you're so pretty. You're the prettiest girl in the world. You and your mom are the prettiest girls in the world. Like, you're beautiful. Like, don't let anybody ever tell you tell you different. You're an amazing person. Like, my dad was always boosting he gave me a big head. Now, I'm not like the conceited type where I'm like, I'm better than you. No, I love myself, and I love myself a lot, and I respect myself a lot. I am the type of like jealous where if a girl is trying to like get with Lance, I'm going to go bonkers. Now she's just like flirting with him or something, and I'm not around, like, and it's just like a one-time thing, like, I'm not really going to get my feelings too much about it. But if this is how I feel. If you know who I am, and you know that I'm dating Lance, especially if you know that I'm wearing a ring that this man gave me, and you know we've been together for 3 years, and let's say you're working with him, and I'm just using these as examples, or like an old friend of his, an old female friend of his, and she's like trying to get up in his DMs and just absolutely disrespect me, yeah, I'm gonna fucking go off, and I'm gonna say something, and I don't let that shit slide, you know? Like, you're not just gonna disrespect me like that. Try macking on my man. Like, no, that ain't happening. So that's the type of like jealousy that I get. And Lance is the same exact way. I can guarantee you, if you guys ask him this question, he probably word it exactly like me. He don't play when it comes to that type of shit neither. And that's just how we are. Like, I'm not like jealous, like, oh, obsessively jealous. Like, if Lance want to go to the strip club with his friends, fine. I don't care. Or if, you know, like, I check out girls' butts with him. But there are times when I catch him, like, if I catch him staring, like, I'll get fucking pissed. I'll be like, damn, dude, like, why are you looking at her when you got this? So probably like that. Do you bring up arguments often? Maybe before, but not as much anymore. Like I said in the beginning of the video, There were some hard times in our relationship. There were times when it got ugly. But I feel like these last few months have been really settled for us. And I feel like a lot of it has to do with we started therapy. We started YouTube together. Things have gotten a lot easier. You know, when you have stress coming from every single area of your life, like it's bound to get ugly. So not really anymore, no. But have we? Yes. And I will say this a million times, you guys, no relationship is perfect. First of all, humans aren't meant to be perfect, okay? We are not meant to be perfect. And I'm as human as you, and you are as human as me. So, like, we're going to fuck up, we're going to make mistakes. I mean, that's just how it is. But what's important is that you grow from it and you learn from it. And, you know, sometimes some people can make the same mistake over and over and over. Some people, they make a mistake, they learn from it easily. But that doesn't make you any better than them. You know, it just means that, you know, you're slightly different, but not better. It doesn't make you better, and it doesn't make them worse than you. So people just need to stop judging each other. That's the thing. Like, stop pointing fingers. Stop hating on people. It's jealousy and hate it doesn't look good on you. It doesn't. You know what I'm saying? Okay. All right, next question. I'm losing a bunch of white papers from this notebook. Okay. Do you forgive your partner's mistakes easily? I'm a very forgiving person for every reason why I just said, because I'm as human as Lance, and we're not meant to be perfect. And I see potential in Lance, and I see that he recognizes his mistakes, something my ex did not really do very often. And then vice versa. Like, you know, if I do something that Lance doesn't like, I respect that immediately, and I try to do whatever I can to change that, and just work together, be a good relationship with each other. So, yeah, I forgive his mistakes easily. Not speaking like, you know, if there was red flags and shit, that I'm just like, no. First of all, I am never going to be in a domestic violence relationship ever again like I was before. Like, that just won't happen. But if it's tiny little mistakes, yeah, I'm not going to hold him over his head and make him live with guilt over it and beat himself up over it over and over and over. No. Maybe if we are in a like having a discussion about it or in an argument about it and it's relatable to that situation, I might bring it up, but it's not in a pointing finger type of way, if that makes any sense. Do you respect each other's? I think this one came from one of my Instagram followers, and you guys put down in the comments for me to start writing down people's names, because I always forget. Do you respect each other's dreams and beliefs? Yes, we do. Like I said, Lance pushes me to do things that he knows I want to do because I like to procrastinate, and then vice versa. And that's what we're doing right now with this YouTube channel. You know, we're supporting each other's dreams and beliefs, and I think that's why we were able and we are able to do YouTube together, because we both are wanting and going for the same thing. And so, yeah. So those were really good questions. There is another one, but I'm actually going to save that one to do with Lance. I think that one is one that I looked up on the internet, but I don't remember for sure. Sorry, I have some noise in the background that's distracting me. But anyways, so I just wanted to do like a short little Q&A about my relationship with Lance. You know, just to give you guys, let you guys know a little bit about me and Lance. I do plan on, like I said, people have been asking me to do a video about my 18-year toxic relationship with my kids' one father. My kids all had the same dad. I said fathers. But anyways, and then to also discuss, you know, the whole parental alienation and going through all of that in the courts and just everything about that. So I've had people requesting that I do another video, and I do plan on it, guys. Please, please, please just be patient with me. There's a lot that will be in these videos. I might have to do a couple videos. And then just how I'm going to approach this whole thing without giving this dude too much clout and without really saying and doing too much, because I don't want, the last thing I want is for my videos to, one, give this dude any kind of shine, two, for it to be like judging, pointing fingers type of video. That's not what it is. I want my videos to be educational and motivational, and this is a positive channel that we have. We want it to be positive and uplifting, somewhere for people to go for excitement and humor. We don't really want it to be negative and, you know, sad and just, you know, you feel what I'm saying? So, yeah. Anyways, guys, Vance is about to be here, so I'm about to end this video. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, like this video, share this video with your friends, your family, anybody you know, even your dog and your cat. Make sure you guys subscribe to our channel, leave comments, let us know what you guys want to see, and if you give me any ideas on pranks to do on Lance, guys, DM me. Do not put them in the comments, because this little fucker will do them on me. All right, guys, I'm about to get out of here. Thank you again for watching L&S Crew. I'm Sheena, and I love you guys. Bye.